drink responsibly.
You know, I wish I could blame alcohol for this. I really do.
Who's saying alcohol? I'm just saying drinking.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You might drown on your own water.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or monster, in Crash's case.
Indeed, unfortunately so. So. Troll. How annoying. So, 15 minutes later, the door opens up and you guys see Lorelei enter the room. Cracks in tow on her shoulder still. She looks a bit weary. I mean, she's been looking weary the entire day. It's been a very hectic day for her, you can imagine. Oh, I'm trying to do it. Eh. Man, I never realized how essential a keyboard is to just everything. Oh well. But yeah. So she comes into the room and she just sort of sees you guys, and you guys, you know, obviously regard her as she enters in the room. It's not like you guys are getting a lot of visitors. So any presence making itself known at the door is one note. So she just looks at all of you, and at the silence just sort of goes a bit off towards one of the windows and leans against like the edge of it, or the side frame of it.
Cracks will sort of click his lips. Beak is sort of where I'm looking for. Like ravens do sometimes, do like a little click, and then flutter away and sit on my shoulder.
Hey.
Why is everyone so quiet?
Thank you. I assume you guys are in the middle of thinking over what to do.
I mean, not particularly.
Oh. She looks like away.
Just taking a breath. The door's closed, right?
You assume the door is closed unless someone's entering. Never, never any other time.
I don't know. Some people leave the door, but
not in a royal fucking lockdown.
And this is after we've had time to look at the missives.
This is 15 minutes later.
Gotcha.
So I imagine you guys have already agreed to do one. Consider how it took you guys about that amount of time to agree on it.
In real life, we're just like, fuck
If not
it.
less, yeah.
So yeah, I think 15 minutes is just fine.
So, Dragon Knight thing then, eh?
Huh?
We're going with you.
She blinks like she heard you, but it's like taking a moment to click in her head. Just and then a flash of realization like goes across her face. You are?
Nods.
Yes.
Fortunately.
Yeah, I mean, sounds fun, so...
Wait. Why? Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful. And she's like taking steps like closer to the center of the room at this, but why? She like sees the other missives on the table and like goes over and like skims them over. Surely either of the other tasks would be wiser to go after. More effective. Certainly would put you into better graces with my parents.
Potentially. But this
But
can
why
still
then?
be helpful. This could still achieve our goal and also help you.
My parents will be very mad. You know this.
Yeah, that's kind of unavoidable on this one.
Yeah, but, you know, if we succeed...
If.
Yeah, Mr. Negativity
Abigail
over here.
like slaps Eric's arm.
Thank you.
He doesn't flinch at it. He doesn't flinch at it. It's like a slap on the wrist, literally.
Mm.
If indeed.
And depending
So
on
you're
how
all-
fast we take care of that, then we could possibly help with one of the other ones anyways, so...
And I mean, it'll bring... Mhm.
Sorry, Via, go ahead.
No, I was probably going to say the same thing as you, so off you go.
Well, I was just about to... I've been thinking. In less than a day, we've fought side by side, we've feasted, and for me that would be reason alone, but you've also shown us a lot more than you might realize. I have seen that you, Princess Lorelei, you are the heart and the hope of your people, and you have been for a long time, and that is a heavy cloak for anyone to shoulder alone, especially without a friend to confide in. I wish I could give you the freedom to roam, but it's not mine to give. It's a need my heart understands all too well. And I meant what I said earlier in the throne room as well. As long as I'm here, my shield is yours. That is why I will go with you. Simple as that.
Well, I can't say I was exactly going to say the same thing as that, but...
I give Thea a wink.
Ever the charmer.
I'm not going to lie, the thought of meeting a dragon is just too good to pass up, so...
Abia nods sagely at this.
Yeah, I'm, what can I say?
You're a sucker for storybooks.
I am a sucker for anything even slightly fantastical, and this definitely falls under that category.
Mm.
So, hell to the yeah. Not quite as romantic, but, you know, whatever.
Romantic, huh? Abigail, like, eyes cork with, like, a big smirk. Yeah, you guys don't... You don't know how Lorelei's upbringing was? You don't think romance was included in any discussions?
I feel she's probably gonna learn pretty fast, so...
Yeah, well... Romanticism is in every tale, so alas. Every good one, anyway.
She bows to all of you. It's just like she did when she apologized to all of you. She bows once more. Thank you. And as she does like that sort of lowering motion, the more keen-eyed or curious of you do see like a teardrop like onto the ground. Abigail whispers something to Varric. She eventually unbows and like wipes her eyes. Allow me to start making preparations, and you all should do the same as well. To be honest, if we were to leave, now is the time. Before my father makes the lockdown even more official. I've left the palace many times, but a lockdown will be a difficult task. Just for myself, let alone for all of us.
Well, we should follow your lead then.
Ron just kind of like snaps out of his thinking, like, why would you assume your father would be mad?
I don't
When
know.
an parent be mad that their child is going to go into danger without telling them, especially after they just survived an assassination attempt.
It seems exactly something he would do.
Hypocrisy is lost on any
Her
parents.
smile dims at that. I wouldn't know. He was never in the circumstances. Regardless, we're wasting time. Make preparations, please. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll get some things for the journey. And she goes back to the door and leaves. You guys are all fucking crazy.
Yeah! Not gonna argue there.
No.
Why is that?
She raised a lot of good points.
But wasn't it you who told us to prepare to die?
Prepare to die, yes, but I would rather we die for, I don't know, a more viable option than go to gods know where, trying to find a dragon that left 5 years ago.
Think about
You
this.
should have
Think about
spoke up
this,
ahead of
Varric.
time.
What manner of ally do you want?
preferably one that keeps me alive.
Yeah, a Dragon Knight can
Exactly.
probably do that pretty handedly.
Dragon
If she's
aside,
still around.
Dragon aside, I know you saw the way that the people observed the princess as clearly as I did, as clearly as we all did. If she breaks, so does the people. There won't be an ally for us to have. Personal reasons aside, that alone is political merit alone.
And if she dies outside its walls,
Then we're all fucked.
Oh yeah.
So let's make sure she doesn't.
Yeah, getting the dragon is her mission. Our mission is making sure she gets there.
Yeah, not meeting her to my. Ooh.
Oop, that was just Oath, don't worry about
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I forgot what it was.
Knew it was gonna happen eventually.
it.
yep.
Well, sooner rather than later, right?
Look, Varric, I understand your concern and I see the merit in your argument, but
He holds up a hand, like telling you to pause. I'm not gonna belabor the argument when I'm so clearly outvoted. And my own ideals aside. Not like I'm gonna do anything, I'm just here alone. So let's get past it. Just know that my complaints are mentioned. And that I am not above saying I told you so if we die.
I mean, that'd be quite the accomplishment, but sure.
I have a feeling, Varric, that someday, somewhere down the line, we will all ask you to say that you told us so, and at that time, yeah, we'll cross that bridge.
Hopefully not any day soon. Alright. First thing I'm going to ready up. He goes over to the hearth where those like warm stones are glowing, and he just picks them up and dumps them in his bag. They're not gonna fucking need it.
Do you think that's gonna... That won't catch on fire, will it? No, we're gonna be underwater if anything. That's probably
If we
fine.
catch on fire while underwater from something other than the sea fire equipment, then I'll be genuinely concerned.
I was mostly talking about the crystals.
You could always put them in the holding bag as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Speaking
There's two.
of,
He puts one in the holding bag, in the bag of holding, and then one like in his
So what do I type here? Like,
thermal stone.
thermal stone.
Weighs 6 pounds. Oh wait, it doesn't fucking matter because bag of holding. Whatever.
well, it might.
Yeah, if you guys
Eventually.
get like a bunch of fucking money.
Speaking of precautions,
Oh, 4 pounds. My bad, 4 pounds.
did any of you have a vision on your way in?
No, did you?
No, that may.
What
What
was the
manner
vision?
of vision?
Yeah.
Oh, just nothing to worry about, I'm sure. Just sitting around a campfire
Uh-huh.
with some people who felt like old friends.
Were
Okay,
the old
not concerning
friends?
yet.
They felt like it, surely, but did not know. So I'm taking that as a no across the board.
Mhm.
Abigail, you kind of look like you're on the fence.
She like smirks at that. I'm afraid not. No
Okay,
visions of seeing old friends. No.
Going once, twice, nope, no one.
Correct, she said.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, sounds strange, but glad we cleared that up. Hi, I have a name. My name is Ruhan. It is nice to meet you all, officially.
Ruhan? Where did this come from?
Wait, what? What?
Also, also from the dream.
Oh, all right. Well,
Your dream gave you a new name?
Yes. Is that not essentially what parents do? They dream of a name for you?
Well,
I mean, technically,
not
but usually
wrong.
it's
I
them.
wouldn't. Yeah.
I
do you know what caused this? Because if you can't tell by our reactions, this is a very unique scenario.
Well, logically speaking, I did not have the brooch before the last couple days. And I have not had dreams of this before. Well, I have, but that's different. Like this, over the last couple days. Therefore, probably the brooch.
Oh, wait. Yeah, they did mention out of game. Did we know about him getting the dream brooch thing? I can't remember if we were there for that conversation.
The silver brooch? You guys were
Yeah,
there.
we were there for. Okay, so we know. Okay, cool.
You guys
That
were there
bit
when
did
Arden
mention-
gave it back.
I do remember him mentioning that actually. So I take it this is that?
I am assuming so.
Oh, well, in that case, congratulations on your new name.
So, Ruhan, yeah. How do you feel? Are you,
Are you asking me if I felt how you did at one point?
Huh?
I suppose, yeah. Are you okay? Do you feel good? Do you feel all right? Are you?
He like verbally nods, like, okay, I was right about that. No, I feel normal.
Do you prefer this name over Raitsi? Or something?
Think this might get out.
Oh, no, I feel completely normal. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. This was just a minor point I was trying to say, before I got to my more important point.
Yes.
Oh,
Cork, can I get you over here for a second?
Sure. Yeah. What's up?
Right, so you desire to mate with the princess.
When you put
Are we
it
supposed to
like
act like we don't
that,
hear this?
there is a lot of time involved and a lot of relationship building before it would ever get to anything like that. If that's even possible with royalty, I don't even know whether.
Right,
Okay, look,
right.
so-
That's
To put it to you in very clear terms, she is beautiful. She is fascinating. I don't expect much beyond anything like that. I'm interested, yes, but I am under no delusions here.
right, which is very important because I don't think the king and queen would be too fond of you mating their daughter.
Should we explain to him that Never mind. She's saying this like off to everyone else. It's not in their conversation.
it's like maybe just leave this one to Korik.
Okay, so Ruhan. Okay, so wow, yeah, and we're having this conversation.
We're having this conversation.
You are now.
It's happening. Oh my god.
If it got to that point, I will definitely keep in mind her lineage and her circumstances. And look, oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. You put me on the spot here.
Right, I assumed you would want privacy for that.
Yeah.
That's just why.
Maybe you'd just like to
Meanwhile,
see
in the
where
middle
it
of
goes, perhaps.
All I'm saying is we're already potentially in tenuous circumstances by
let me
going
put it
after
to
a
you this
dragon
way.
knight.
Yes. Okay, Laura, let me put it to you in this context. I put my heart before my genitals.
Respectable, honestly.
Yeah, straight to the point.
I-
Yep.
I think in this situation, it would be best to put both aside in favor of your brain.
Not the first time I got that advice, I'll admit, but I hear you.
Right. So then, he like does like an awkward pat on the shoulder, not knowing how to end the conversation. It's like tries to do finger guns.
You're
boy's
good,
learning so
Rohan.
fast.
Let's move on. Consider me advised and forewarned.
Just I just say because one of the books Abigail gave me talks about a young man who did something similar, and it I'm gonna be honest with the Cork, it did not end good. It was not good.
Looks over to Abigail, like questioning what the end of this story was.
She just smiles.
You tell us later.
Well, thank you
shakes
for
her
looking
head.
out for me, everyone. I appreciate it. Now, in an attempt to distract Ruhan, I will point to the collection of stuff that's, I'm assuming, is lying around here somewhere. Now, I did notice that. Hey, just have a look at that belt. That's. What was it? A giant something? A belt? That looks like up your alley.
A girdle of the Hogyotanar.
Jesus.
It's like, not many people use the word girdle.
So what is it? How does it work?
Oh, well, different stories. I'm not sure if this one is the same. Some say that in order to attain these, you have to prove yourself worthy to the spirit in it. Others say it's just an item that makes you really strong.
I mean, that's interesting flavor text.
Well, it would fit you like a glove, except around the waist.
No comment.
I feel that's just Barrick.
Well,
I
I
can make
would.
sound effects for face plating with the monster can.
Perfect.
I am going to be honest with you. There's nothing more in the world I would like more than to own this. However, for the time being, he does not so subtly like look at Korik. I think it might benefit you more.
Cork gets like a very sort of like no kind of bad language, and he's like, listen, Ruhan, I would all of these things, the armor, the ring, the belt, all of it, I would feel more at ease knowing that you are wearing these things. I look at all of the group's members.
You certainly
job-
must think low of yourself.
No, not that. My job has always been to look after the people around me. I was always the shield of the company. My job is easier when I know that you are armed and equipped to the tasks that you are most suited for. The better you perform your tasks, the easier my job is. My function is to keep you alive, and it is easier to do that if you wear things like this. So please, I insist.
Well, if you end up getting tossed around by a crab person, you just let me know. And well,
I'll count on you for help if we get to that. Rohan, thank you. I appreciate the thought. But no, please. I gesture at the gathered loot.
I don't know. Have you ever heard of the Hogyotan?
How do you? What's that in common?
Hill giant.
Kark thinks for a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of
Yes.
You... The first people I ever learned were from the hill giant. Because theirs is the most simple to learn. But did you know, amongst them, they have their own sort of ranking system?
Arches an eyebrow at that. Really?
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. While they're considerably lower than other giants, they have a system amongst themselves called an ordering of gluttony.
If I might interject for a moment, this is very fascinating, very riveting, but Do we not have things to do?
Well,
Shall
we
we-
do. I'm
Princess
making a
will
point. Amongst them, it is most honorable to be the best eater. As such, I think you have earned this more than any.
Oh my god, if
Damn.
one of you doesn't take it, I'm going to fucking wear it, and then it'll be useless.
Bear just gets up and begins like going to the rooms to see if there's anything else he could scrounge up.
Something to consider. But I'll respect what you say for now.
Yeah. I'm at a loss for words, Ruhan. You are a unique individual. And I'm very happy about that. So, no, please take the items. As you say, for now, and let's get to the task at hand.
He sort of squints at that, like, what task would that be?
Preparing for a breakout, I suppose, or sneak out.
Okay, sneak out, not sneak in, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. The judgmental mother face just goes away.
Bear comes back down. It appears he's acquired the sheets and the blankets of the fancy rooms you'll be staying in. Here, dump this in the magic bag.
Yeah, I'll hold it open.
Oh, the princess knows a way of letting us sleep on the water. Because if not, it's going to be a very exhausting, unknown amount of time. Yeah, fancy app blankets are good. That's fair.
That we're
Taking
definitely
a cue
borrowing and
from
not
Varric,
stealing.
Korik will go and grab some from whatever room he was assigned to as well, just to stuff it in there so we have some more.
Good bedding, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Have you got like food and stuff that you could take? Rations, that kind of thing?
You can help yourself to the leftovers of the feast. It's not magic anymore. It's not how it works,
Hey,
but
food's food.
I don't know if that would last though.
probably not.
Yeah.
None of it looks like it's like preserved food. They, for better or worse, they went all out for it.
Oh dear.
I mean, we have rope, we have knives. Don't
I
know
suppose
much
there's
about-
plenty of fish in the sea, so...
Oh, Thea. Jeez. Oh.
Oh, I know, I'm here all night, folks.
was-
Hopefully
Maya.
not. We have to go.
Not. Bring it out of game. What do you guys want to do? Like, I do want to get through the beginning. The beginning is not my important stretch for the session.
Is there any sort of semi-aquatic animals in this kingdom?
Plenty. Whether or not you guys can access it, that's a different story. You guys are
Like
captives in
just
the tower.
roaming around?
No.
Like any sort of, I don't know, creatures of the muskrat family or something
No.
that are semi-aquatic?
Are you
I don't
after
even know what
giant
that
otters? He's looking for otters.
No.
This place is hell.
Surely to someone.
They don't have sea otters, therefore it's shit.
I have like this weird bug happening right now on my computer where, because you know, if you hold Alt and like use your scroll wheel, it zooms.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that problem and I replugged in the keyboard, which is stupid. It's 100% fried right now. And I managed to get rid of it for nearly everything except like the sheet. Like the sheets that, like character sheets, where it still is active. Also, I can't quick anymore. I can't.
Oh.
I can't
Did
open
you,
stuff.
Did you fuck your mouse as well?
I don't know how that would happen. Is the thing.
Yeah,
I
they're
can,
both...
I can
What
click.
if you
I
what
can
if you
click.
replug the mouse?
Phrases out of context right there.
Okay, I can quick and drag stuff, but when it